Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Honestly Invisibly Sick, and today's video is going to be about another flare that I'm having. First off, I want to get this out of the way. I am not a medical professional. This is just my story and what works for me and my opinions, just in case. But please excuse the no makeup. I'm just not feeling good. I'm not gonna put makeup on today. I was gonna try to film another video about the difference between the lupus rash and rosacea. I still may film that today. I don't know. I'm just gonna see how I feel. I don't really feel that great. This flare is different from my last flare. In my last flare, it was my left foot, the toe joints. This is a flare up in my back, and I just want to get it out of the way. The reason that I do these videos is not because I want attention for my condition or for myself. I want to give you guys full disclaimer. I did not enjoy, this is how I walked around before I got my put on my Plaquenil. I spent majority of my life like this, and I didn't appreciate it when I went out to restaurants and was stared at and sorry, you know, back and all of those things. So I'm definitely not doing this for attention. I don't really even like putting it out, and it feels very awkward to me to do it. But I want to help that one person who's out there searching, trying to find somebody who walks like them, somebody who's going through what they're going through, so that they don't feel like they're alone, or just so that they can say, hey, there's this lady on YouTube and she has this, and I think this is what's wrong with me. And just a disclaimer, or just to let you guys know what all I have up front. I have lupus, rheumatoid arthritis, fibromyalgia, psoriasis, Hidradenitis Suppurativa, which is not going to be covered in this video. I have several different eye conditions because of the autoimmune diseases that I have. My doctor believes I have Sjogren's syndrome, but whenever I did the blood test, I was negative. Not a big shocker for me. My rheumatoid arthritis, I am rheumatoid factor negative. So, anyway, that's a good enough background. I have other eye conditions, and I can list. Put that video will be in the description box below if you want to read into that. If you're somebody who has lupus or rheumatoid arthritis and you just have a lot of eye problems with it, you might want to watch that video. And I also have one that I think I did on glaucoma, and I did one just recently on corneal edema, but it'll all be in the description box below if you guys want to check it out. Or you can always look underneath the playlist on my channel, and it should be Life with Multiple Autoimmune Diseases. It will be underneath there if you can't find it anywhere else. And my last flare video, like I said, it was I don't know if I said that, but it was my left foot, the joints on my foot, and I'll link that video. I think it's in this corner up above, so you guys can check it out. But I just want to basically show you, I want to give you guys the symptoms of what's going on with this flare, and then show you guys what I look like to move around, because to me that's what I wanted to see. I didn't want to hear people constantly talking about it. I wanted to see what it looked like, to see if you walked like I did or had the same issues that I did. So that's why I want to, that's why I put this out. I hope that somebody finds it, because I really felt alone up until I found somebody who was similar to me. But I've never really found somebody that has the same conditions that I have, that has the same back problems that I have, that I've seen. I know that I follow, or I am on a lupus support group, and a lot of the ladies seem to have some of the same symptoms that I have, but I've never seen them walk around and move around. So, slide around a bit. Come here a second. They can see you. Come here. Brown bead. Oh, she's so sweet. She always sticks by my side when I don't feel good. Okay, so the symptoms that I'm having right now are, my back is severely stiff. I don't have full range of motion in my back. Right now I cannot stand straight up. I can only stand up, um, right now today, about this much. That's my full, me standing up, and this is, normally you would be like this, you know, straight up and down. I'm like this. Last night it was like this. Um, on top of that, if I move a certain way, I'm getting these sharp, electrical pains. If I just, like I said, if I move the wrong way or try to move too fast, I have to move very slowly right now. And I've had this before. This is what put me out of work. If you guys, excuse me, didn't catch my intro video, if you want to watch it, it'll be down below. Where I talked about having to stop working because my back was so bad. And this is the reason why I had to quit working, because I'm just in pain. I'm in pain sitting here. It really, really hurts. It hurts to move. It hurts to walk. It hurts to sit still. I just was not able to get up and down out of my work chair anymore. It was abundantly clear to everybody that I worked with that there was something serious going on, other than my new supervisor that had just came in and hadn't seen everything that was going on before. I tried to step down to part-time, and my back was still the same. This is actually what put me on the cane the first time when I went and saw the physical therapist. I was walking like this, and she said, you really need to be on a cane to help you move around. I'm not on a cane right now, and I do have some steroids if I need to take them. If this doesn't get over fast, I can take the steroids and just help me to get over it faster, because you don't never know how long a flare is going to last. This could last from anywhere from a week, or it could last for months. I know that I've had it before taking the Plaquenil. This was almost my everyday. I think I would get had a good 8 months where I had it, and then I had another 8 months where I didn't have it, and then it came back, and I had it again, and it was there for like a year or so. So it just depends. It just depends. I've never had it last short stretches and be this bad, but since I've been on the Plaquenil, I've never had it be as bad, had it flare as bad as it has right now. In the summertime, my back really does bother me if I do too much, like walking or things like that. My back will bother me, and then I'm down. But sometimes I can just go to sleep. Like, you know, it'll bother me the whole day, and then once I go to sleep at night, my body kind of resets itself. That did not happen last night, so I'm thinking I'm in for a flare. But like I said, I can take the steroids and cut it down. Not that I like taking steroids, but I can. But without further ado, because I don't want this video to be super, super long, I want to show you guys what it is like for me to walk around. Move, brown bead. I gotta get up. Oh. I have to do it very slowly so that I don't cause myself to have one of those sharp electrical pains, and that can happen just from moving my arms the wrong way. It can cause one of those pains. You'll see that. Let me get up. To get up very slow. I don't have fast range of motion. I'll try to turn where you guys can see. As you can see, I cannot stand up all the way. I'm hunched over. And let me go around and I'll move you guys so you can see how I walk. Okay, I had to redo this part again because it didn't turn out good. But I wanted you guys to see. As you can see, I'm not fully standing up. I don't know if you guys can tell or not, but I'm kind of like hunched to the front. And so I don't have that full range to be able to stand all the way up. But I want you guys to see what it looks like for me to walk, just in case you're one of the people that have your disease like this. So there we go. I shuffle my feet, and I call it the Lupus shuffle, because that's how I usually get around. Whenever I have a flare-up, I just lose range of motion. I don't know why, but I just do. So, I always call it the Lupus shuffle. So if you ever hear me reference that, that's what I'm talking about. My feet are shuffling. Let me go sit back down. Hey guys, that's it. I'm back to sitting on the couch. Like I said, I hope it helps you. I don't do it for attention. I just want to help somebody who's going through one of these diseases, or through a disease, and you think that nobody else is out there like you, or if you haven't been diagnosed yet and you don't know what you have. Like, that was me. I was looking for somebody who walked like me and had the same symptoms that I had, because I didn't know at the time what it was that I had. I hadn't officially been diagnosed with anything other than fibromyalgia. So that's all I had been diagnosed with, and I didn't know of anybody who had fibromyalgia that walked like that. So I just put it out here for somebody who's out there that is going through and it doesn't don't know what they have, or don't know anybody else. Sorry, that was my phone. Don't know anybody else who's has the same disease that they do, or has the same symptoms. You can have lupus or rheumatoid arthritis or fibromyalgia and not have, oh my gosh, my back, sorry guys, and not have the same symptoms as somebody else. Like, it just varies from person to person, and that's very much true. I just do want to leave you guys, I don't want this video to be super long, but I do want to leave you guys with some thoughts about coronavirus, because we are, if you have an autoimmune disease, your immune system is weaker than somebody who is healthy. So you kind of catch things a little faster, and especially if you're somebody who is on an immunosuppressant. I happens to take 2, and some people do take more than 1 immunosuppressant. And I just want to tell you guys, just be diligent. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. You're not supposed to touch your face. I've touched my face so many times. Telemarketer. When you answer the call and then it rings to somebody else, you know it's a telemarketer. But anyway, I just want to leave you with some thoughts. Like, just wash your hands. Obviously, try not to touch your face. It's a hard habit to break. I'm very, very guilty of that. Always constantly touching my face. But obviously, you want to take extra precautions, but not go overboard. I did buy some extra things, a couple extra things. Like, I didn't buy sanitizing wipes and all the things, which if I wanted to, they were gone anyway, but I just used good old-fashioned bleach. I got couple extra bottles of bleach, which I use for my clothes, to wash my white clothes in anyway. I love to clean my sheets that way, and my towels, and I just like to put a little bit of bleach in there. And my sink, so I just use it as a cleaning product. So I just bought bleach, and you can get empty spray bottles you can get from anywhere. They have them in the garden section, they have them in cleaning sections. That's just what I bought, that's just what I use. I'm just telling the people in my household, because we normally wash our hands if you have an autoimmune disease. I know I especially do, because I put a lot of eye drops in my eyes, and my hands have to be clean. There are times that I wash my hands so much that they break out from washing them. And if you've ever seen any of my videos where I'm like red and on my hands and stuff, but it's not the psoriasis, that's what it is. I've washed my hands too much and they've started to crack. But yeah, I just be diligent. If you don't know how to mix up your bleach, it's usually 1 part bleach to 30 parts water, but you can look on the Clorox website and it'll tell you exactly how much per cup of water, per gallon of water, per quart of water, anything like that. You don't have to go out and buy all this a whole bunch of stuff. I do have a few masks left over, which I haven't even used yet. I have them left over. My sister she stayed with me and she had pneumonia, and it was during the time when I had just started taking my methotrexate, which I'm no longer on. So she went and got a box of masks for me so that I didn't get, or we went and got a box of masks for me so I didn't get sick. But I haven't even used them, and I'm just trying to be, just diligent. I didn't go out and buy a whole bunch of hand sanitizer. What I typically do, and that's even when we're not dealing with a virus, I take a bar of soap with me in my purse, and I put it in a plastic bag, and then I have water on hand. Normally when we go on a trip or something like that, I'll put water in the car. You don't have to go buy a bottle of water. Just get a regular old milk jug that you've emptied out, clean it out real good, use soap and water in there, just make sure it doesn't have any more smell, and put it in your car, and there you go. You can wash your hands on the go. These are just things that I naturally normally do anyway. Like I said, the only thing extra that I bought was bleach, and I bought a couple extra spray bottles for my stepson because he has a separate apartment behind our house. And I also bought, I think I did pick up one multi-surface cleaning spray that I typically use anyway. I did pick up an extra one of those only because I only had a little bit, and my stepson needed some for his apartment, so I just gave him the little bit, and then I kept the bigger bottle because he's just one person. And I'm urging my friends, or not my friends, my family to wash their hands. I'm probably not going to be around too many people. My social calendar is probably going to be home and church, which is pretty much my everyday normal anyway. I'm not going to be going to any thrift stores. Keeping my doctor's appointments to a minimum. I have no choice but to go to my eye doctors. So I kind of have to keep those appointments, or that appointment. But yeah, that's it. Just be safe. And I want to leave you guys with this. If you guys watch my channel and you read the description of my videos, you know that I'm a Christian. And no matter what happens with this situation, I know that God is still in control. Everything that is happening is within His will. Whether I get this virus or whether I don't, it's all up to God. It's not up to me. Of course, I can do my due diligence. You don't want to be not be precautious because we have weakened immune systems. We need to be precautious, but we also need to know that we don't need to live our lives in fear. And I'm not going to do that because I know that, like I said, I know that God has got this, and that He's going to handle it for me regardless of the outcome. And I just want to leave you guys with that. Just in a time full of chaos, just a little bit of peace. Just a little bit of peace. And that's just something for me to keep, peace in all the situations. I don't know if you guys remember, I had my video where I was talking about finding joy while dealing with autoimmune diseases and stuff like that. That's where my peace comes from. It comes from the Lord. I know that no matter what happens, He's got me, whether that be even with my disease and with healing or something like that, which I would love to do a video, go into that on a later video about healing. But anyway, whether He heals me on this side of heaven or not, I'm going to trust Him and have faith in the journey that He's sending me on. I would have never thought that my diagnosis could be used in such a powerful way. I don't know if you guys follow or read my articles. If you happen to, the website is dailyridge.com, and you just kind of got to scroll through. There's not a special section or anything for my column. You just scroll through until you find the autoimmune disease column. But God has just used this diagnosis in just a way that I would have never imagined. When I first got diagnosed, I was real hard on myself about it, I was real down about the diagnosis, but He's really used this diagnosis to reach people, and I'm so appreciative of that. So I just wanted to leave you guys on a positive note. You know, everybody's really worried right now about what's going on and things like that with this virus. But I just want to leave you with a little bit of peace. The Bible tells us to worry over nothing, but um, do everything with prayer and supplication. So maybe if you're worried today and you're worried about it, maybe today's a good day to pray, a good day to talk to the Lord, and just let Him know your fears and ask Him for peace and calmness in this troubling time. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you, and have a blessed day. Bye.